You never know, they never know. Senator Abaribe and co, who are wishing good thing for Nigeria, they've come outside to counter Akpabio and co, who want to reject the electronic transmission of election results. Oh my God! Even People's Gazette has revealed that Akpabio is forging proceeding. What's this video to know?
In the document that I have, what is inside there is electronic transmission through the IREF.
Right.
And so we felt that this had already been done. So we were surprised. While we were still in the chamber, that we started getting reports that no, that wasn't what was passed. So everybody was perplexed. And so people started walking around to say, what went on here? Because this was like an assumption of something that had already gone. So I went personally to the Senate president, and the president now said, oh no, let him clarify. And he said it. Oh, don't worry, what we passed was transmit, not that,
transfer.
And all that. So we were now surprised.
When the reports started coming.
When the reports started coming
so
out,
what
and then some of our colleagues now said,
right,
that in the document they had, that they said transfer. I said, no, it can't be. So we didn't want this confusion. So a few of us who were still around, we called each other and said, no, this is not what we passed to. Let us make sure that Nigerians know. And you have, and I've given you the background. The reason why Nigerians don't want any confusion rising again. We don't want courts taking decisions on elections. Say, no, Mr. President, no.
Right. Well, two things here. Earlier, I read that you said that your integrity is at stake.
Obviously,
In other
every
words,
senator's integrity is at stake.
Right.
Because as we said, we are there only on public trust.
Indeed.
We are there because
And
Nigerians say, go and do this for us.
And that's why people like to hear from people like you that they have a considerable measure of trust in. You also insist that the difference between transfer and transmission is deliberate. In practical terms, how does this wording prevent results from being delayed, altered, or selectively uploaded?
Because I've also given you the reason.
Right.
And the reason is simple. Every time you go to court, because the wording there says transfer according to
Right.
the guidelines of INEC.
Right.
And you go to court.
And that has been removed.
Precisely.
Now,
We
completely.
removed it now.
Right.
Because the courts will always say, oh, whatever is the guidelines is not law.
We understand that. But just to be ineluctably clear.
Precisely.
Does the approved language that you've now approved, this language of transmission, compel INEC to transmit results from polling units in real time, or does it still leave room for discretion?
Well, that is why we say it should be transmit in real time.
Right.
So that there's no discretion given to INEC.
So that's the language we should expect to see.
That's exactly what we expect to see. And the reason is very simple. And I said this, and I always want Nigerians to know.
We felt, those of us who are still around, that it would be necessary to make a clarification of what happened yesterday, to put the records straight. Yesterday, the Senate did not, I repeat, did not pass transfer of results, which was in the 2022 Act. What we passed, and which the Senate President himself, when he was doing a clarification sitting on his chair, is transmission of results. And I need to make this very clear. Every one of us who is a senator, who has the privilege to represent a senatorial district, came here under the trust of their senatorial zone. And the reason for us to go into a closed session was so that we can tidy up all the niggling things inside there. And when we now come back to plenary to pass it, that we will pass it without any rancor. I can assure you, on my honor and the honor of all of us who are standing here,
if we are in a working country, Akpabio and Tinubu will have been impeached because they have committed impeachable offense. The forged proceeding, tax reform forged, budget forged. Many things have been forged. If Adimbi were in a working country, a country that obeys law and follow the rules and regulations, these people you are clapping for as leaders will not even near the leadership seat. But they know how to manipulate their ways to get to that top. How did he get the senator's seat? How did he get the senator's nomination form? Somebody who has gone to contest for presidential this thing already. Many things are going on in this country that are rubbish. But people who are stealing Nigerians' future, you will still see some Nigerians clapping for them, hailing them. Why, if you see somebody who steal Maggi in the market, you will say you want to do jungle justice. I pity you. Share this video now wey you don't know, so that others go know say this senate wey we get, this 10th senate wey we get, no level. This president wey we get and the ministers, no level. Na our money dey thief.